Hey guys, welcome. It's 8:55, August 19th. Welcome to another video. It's just another day, honestly. Wasn't bad, wasn't good. Kinda woke up, slept a lot better today for the first time in a while, which felt nice. Um, I was literally thinking, I was like, oh, might be a nice day. Shortly after, kinda reaffirmed that it wasn't gonna be exactly a good day, but still wasn't necessarily a bad day, so that's what matters. Um, Yeah, hopefully you guys had a good Wednesday. We're officially halfway through the week or over halfway through the week, so that's always exciting. Congrats. We're almost there. Even though that's a small accomplishment. So I at least had a good gym session this morning as well, surprisingly. I felt pretty happy about that, or yeah, honestly, to say the least. Um, so hopefully you guys also had a solid day. It's just been another day. Kind of wanting to touch on a topic to kind of just to keep going when you don't really want to keep going. It's something that I've been doing a lot recently. Since I've started thinking about moving to Calgary, it's been a bit better. But before that, there was a lot of just feeling like I'm not even really alive for myself, and it's a very hard topic or just a thing to be going through. It's kind of why I wanted to touch about it, just if anyone else relates to it. So this video might be titled something a little bit different for once, or a little bit longer, but yeah, today was kind of one of those days. I just didn't really care if I got through or not. Like I said, it wasn't really a bad day, but sometimes you're not always, doesn't feel like you just have no urge to kind of keep going through things, good or bad, and just, an exhausting feeling to say the least. It drains you. Um, then if you're thinking about saying ending it, however, where do you want to say that in? Um, you kind of feel you don't really want to do that either because of the consequences of that, to say the least. If it hurts your family, your friends, that's been a lot of the times, the only reasons I'm still kicking around is just because I don't want to do that to them. I've kind of guilt tripped me, which I think I've mentioned in a previous video, which is the absolute worst thing you can do to someone, in my opinion. We don't have to talk going too deep about that, but it can be hard when you're not really going for yourself some days, and it's just kind of you're only really around for the other people, and it's just extra draining. It just kind of adds to everything that's already going on, and it's just gonna be what I've been what I found recently that's been helping me with that is just been having something that's really been grounding me to maybe not necessarily look forward to, just have something to keep me busy. Like I am looking forward to this Calgary move down the line, but it's a year away. I'm also I know the reality of it's going to be fucking terrifying. I'm not even planning on visiting there. I'm planning on just driving there one day after kind of getting all my affairs in order, getting some money saved up, and being like, all right, I live here now. Which obviously going to bring my snowboarding stuff, but that's going to be not a lot of this stuff's coming with me, so it's going to be interesting. Um, but before I had that, it was snowboarding, which kept me going, and that's kind of been the thing that's been really keeping me going for the last couple of years, as well as being around for other people. But just back to the actual topic of just trying to keep going when you don't really want to. It's hard. You're not really kind of just running on autopilot at that point. So you're not really thinking about too much because you don't really. It's not any good thoughts. I don't know how. I know everyone's inner monologue is different. Not everyone has inner monologue. Mine's very nonstop. It doesn't really like ever stop. Even right now, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm thinking about. It's pretty much what I'm going to say next for the most part. Um, so nothing crazy, but just my brain never stops. So when I'm in a bad mood, it can be very negative thoughts, constantly just yelling at myself essentially. So it's very no bueno, especially when I'm not trying to be around, to say the least. So it's hard. And I just want to say, if you are going through that, you're not alone. I'm sorry shit is getting so hard. It's usually not the first phase of stuff. It's usually if you're starting to feel that way. things are getting, been going wrong for quite a while. So sorry to hear that. I hope you guys can get through your things though. Feel free to comment anything below that can help. Um, I'm still battling with my stuff every day. Thankfully, today's wasn't a terrible day. I know there's going to be one around the corner soon. It's been a good, maybe not a good last week, but it has not been a bad week in any means. So I'm kind of just, I feel like I'm due for a bad day, sadly, gonna knock on wood there, and I definitely have had a lot of my days in the last few months recently where it's just haven't really cared to be there. And just the only reason I am there is just so none of my friends or family members have to get the very bad news that I did something that is tempting, but not gonna do that to them. So, and yeah, that's just a hard thing to get through at the end of the day when you're just trying to find a reason to keep going, and a lot of the times it doesn't feel like it's your own reasoning, which I'm not saying that's not enough. If it is enough for you, if that's all, for some people, that can be plenty of, I'm trying to think of the right wording, sorry, that's more than enough to grasp onto, to hold on to really move forward on and get focus on. Um, just kind of depends how you look at it, which, again, everyone has their own opinions there, so not judging in any sense. I kind of lost my train of thoughts there. It's just, it's hard. And just, if you are going through that stuff, uh, I hope it gets better. Like I was saying, if you can try to find that one thing that really helps keep you orientated on something, it doesn't have to specifically make you happy at the moment. Like, as happy as snowboarding makes me, there's no snow around me right now, so I can't do it. Like, you can see my boots in the background. That makes me, that's kind of why I have them right there, just to remind me I'll be doing it eventually. My board's just off camera. Um, And that's kind of been the one thing that's really grounded me. Even the Calgary move is all oriented around snowboarding. Like I'm doing that to get closer to the Rockies. That would be cool. But yeah, but even I still have my days where that's not enough to keep me going. I'm doing so bad you don't even think of that stuff. It's just everything else is just your mind's too clouded. It's just all negative thoughts, and it's hard, man. But the only thing that kind of matters in the long run is just getting to the end of each day and then just kind of doing it all again the next day. It's never fun. I have a lot of days where I don't want to go to bed because I just know the next day is going to be the same thing. Then just don't want to typically wake up because, again, why do I want to just have another bad day? Thankfully, again, it's been better recently, but I just wanted to make a video saying you guys aren't alone if anyone else is going through something similar to this. It's just been going through my mind recently about something that I can actually touch base on, given how much I relate to it. Probably more than I should, especially being only 26, which ironically I've been starting to feel like that's me. There's just been a couple of circumstances recently where I've been like, huh, maybe I'm actually starting to get, I don't want to say old, but no longer young. It's interesting, humbling. But I think that's mostly it for this video. It's kind of got everything else I wanted to touch on. Just if you guys aren't doing too great, I'm sorry to hear that. If I can help out in any way, please feel free to comment anything you need to. It's always nice to vent anonymously when you can. No one's here is going to judge. And yeah, life's a bitch to say the least. We're all trying to just do our own things. It's kind of going back. I keep mentioning nihilism. It keeps coming back up. So maybe there's a reason for that. It's kind of just, if you aren't aware, just the belief that there is no real purpose in life. Everything is just kind of pointless, and that's been what I've been kind of just going back to. Just, it's all pointless. Try not to grab too stressed about it, too worried about stuff, but I'm terrible at that myself, but slightly, day by day, getting better at that too, which a bit of an extremist philosophy. It takes sides with, I guess, for a one wording. Um, but yeah, I think that's gonna mostly do it for this video. Hopefully you guys had a good Wednesday. Have a good rest of the night. Like I was saying, feel free to comment anything below. Thanks for all the support on the videos as always. Together, we can try to get through these lovely thing that life is and all of its joys, ups and downs. Just, we gotta take it one day at a time. We made it to the end of today, so congrats to all of us there. It's an accomplishment on its own. Try to celebrate the small things. I've been trying to do that more myself recently. If you're in Canada, there's a Harry Potter celebrate collaboration right now for Tim Hortons. I'll be picking up one of those donuts this weekend to celebrate my solid gym stuff this week so far. Just hit some goals, PRs, which is nice. So yeah, it really is about the little things that can help keep you just grounded and just maybe not make the day good. It just makes the day bearable, which is really all we can ask for on some days. But I'm going to stop rambling before this video gets too much longer. It's probably already one of my longer videos. I just wanted to make this more of a specific video. So hopefully you guys don't relate to the stuff I'm talking about, but if you do, you're not alone. It doesn't necessarily get much, I don't want to say it gets better, because I know that when I've heard that, it's never really helped me specifically, but it gets easier, or it can get easier. You have your better days at least. But again, need to stop rambling here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Until next video, have yourselves a great night. Have a great rest of the night. Yeah, sorry. Have a good Thursday. Take care.